Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues. Going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Koke. Kane. Now the counter. Kimmich. And it's Kane. And it's got through. Gets into some space. Real chance! All Black gives chase. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Llorente. And the defence can get it clear.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but...
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Forward it goes. Koke. Still goalless at the moment. Llorente. Played into the middle.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Llorente. Llorente sends it forward. Plays a clever pass. He's good for it! The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Kimmich hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Plays it out to the wing. Battles to win it back. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goretzka. Goretzka. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Llorente. It's gone for a throw-in. Goretzka. Davis. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. He's made good progress from a deep position. Goes for the cross. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Davis. And it's Goretzka. Looking to break out here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Kimmich plays it forward. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The action is back on the way.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Kane. It's Kane! It's off target and by quite a way. Koke. Out to the left it goes. He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defence has got rid of that. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tar, over to the left. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Llorente just making a foray down the right. Tries to stroke it through. Corner it is. And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's Koke. Hoists it high, well weighted. Crunching tackle. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Koke, played out to the right. Out to the right. Keeps everyone guessing. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Away from immediate danger. Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change. Out to the left it goes. Whipped in. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Okay, he's the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Clears it out of harm's way. Tar. And the finish! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jimenez tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. A heavy challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for goal. Oh, off the bar. Managed to get it away. Goretzka. Davis. Oh, nice touch. And here's Gnabry. That's surely a foul, free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And that's sprayed out wide. He's on his way. And out to safety.
Yeah, the force is with them, and everything else for that matter. They just need that lucky break.
Well, that's where he wants it. Pablo Hernandez, and it's played forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's got the ball glued to his feet.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The referee has given a corner. It's a goal kick. Llorente hoists it forward. Koke. And here's Kane. And it's Gnabry. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Gets wrestled off the ball, and it's played forward. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not... Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
We've played it short. Kubiak shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Only partially clear. Whipped in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Out to the right. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's Iwobi. Played out to the right.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Diop. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Now can he finish?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's in, surely! Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Forward it goes. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Hoists it forward. Jimenez spreads it towards the left. Keeps everyone guessing. Neither side yet able to find the net. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's played forward. Now it's Iwobi. Now it's Sterling. Over to the left. And here's Sterling. Oh, good take in a good area. He's gone for it! Clears it out of harm's way. And here's Raul. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Raul Jimenez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Tete. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. What a ball this is! He's had a shot! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. It's a loose ball. Sterling. Ball's up he gets! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, the clearance is short. Shoots! Forward it goes. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. A really good feat. He's had a shot! Plays it out to the flank. Floats one over. Goes for the cross. There's the end of the first half. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Fulham leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Tete. Looking for a decent ball in. Plays it in. He goes for goal! He's looking to get there. Oh, real danger here. Oh, shooting chance! Away from immediate danger. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Surely!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Battles to win it back.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And there's a long ball. Diop. Fulham just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Raul, and it's Iwobi. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. Cuts it out. Raul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Hoists it forward. And here's Sterling. Pedro Neto. Now it's Sterling.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, that's a fine challenge. They've managed to get it away. Oh, that's nice. How about a shot? Hits one! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
And it's Raul. Just brushed off the ball there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pedro Neto. It's a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sterling. Pedro Neto. And that has been clubbed away. Referee's given a throw. Fulham making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Chelsea could have here their final chance. Tries to get it clear.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Pedro Neto goes short. Final seconds, this has to be it. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Fulham need to hold on for a few more moments. Kearney! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kearney sparked a trip.
And that will be the final act. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scene. Modric! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's had a go! Oh, a very decent attempt. Florenzi. Nkunku. Keeps everyone guessing. There will be a throw-in. It's a throw. Florenzi. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's got through. Oh, really good feet from him. Rabiot. Big chance! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gets it back. Pulisic. And it's played forward, and here's the chance to counter. Pulisic. A really good feat. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And back out it comes. Tries to get it clear. No goals as yet. Here it comes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Goes for the cross. Lorenzo with the clearance. Over to the left. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Okay. Goes long. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Modric, played out to the right. Rabiot. Had a shot! Ruben Dias gets it away. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Rabiot. Florenzi. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. That's a good... He's gone for it! And it's been taken straight back. Out to the right. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Ball's out on the left now. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Milan can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Looks to thread it through. And here's Florenzi. Up to meet it! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva spreads it towards the left. Finds himself eased off the ball. Stones tries a pass forward. Foden. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Stones. Nicely controlled. Can he deliver? Rodri. And now they can launch a counter. Pulisic! Pulisic! Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Donnarumma gets it upfield.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Nkunku. He's hits one! He's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that's been levered clear. Well, that's where he wants it. So, Jim, what are you thinking? There's a lot. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bernardo Silva. Gorgeous control there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Swung. Gets up to head it! Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Manchester making consecutive changes here. Ruben Dias. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Modric tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Modric. Ake gets it away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Pulisic. Ruben Dias battles to win it back. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias drives it forward. Stones. He goes long. Chip through. Has a pop! Should have equalised.
Oh, you can't hide away from how important that was.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Milan are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Attempts to play it through. Oh, that's neat. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plays it out to the wing. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
Manchester have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Milan just have to run down the clock. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Loftus-Cheek. Good ball. He's left his man. The final seconds now. Loftus-Cheek. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, they call this a friendly, but the crowd clearly doesn't think so, and nor in actual fact do we. Well, he's had a go! And here's Griezmann. And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? There are a few waiting for it. Madrid have a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Played towards the front men.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting? Big chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Llorente. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nicely controlled. Koke. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Brahim Diaz can hoist it clear. Plays it long, and it's got through. And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold battles to win it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That'll be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Defending of the desperate variety. In towards the middle.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Courtois gets it upfield. And it's been taken straight back. Griezmann. Lovely bit of skill. Great run on the overlap here. Goes for the cross. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, real danger here. Alexander-Arnold gets fended. He's gone for it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's out on the left now. Brahim Diaz. And that's been well dealt with. Back into the middle. Up he gets! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Madrid produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Madrid break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Alexander-Arnold. Keeper sends it forward. Over to the left. Hoists it forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Brahim Diaz spreads it towards the left. Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Jimenez. Played out to the right. Llorente. Llorente plays it forward. Crosses it in. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Koke. Has a hit! It's good distance on it. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. It's got through to him. Knocks it away. Mbappe! That carried quite a threat. Madrid have plenty in the middle.
They plan to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
And he's gone for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Plays it out to the flank. And the counter is on. Gets wrestled off the ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Courtois sends that a long way. Koke. Now it's Griezmann. Rudiger gets it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
He's played him through. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 2 changes being made right now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Back to the keeper and go again. What are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Llorente, forward it goes. He's got away. Danger averted for now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played into the middle. Llorente puts it away. Gorgeous control there. Brahim Diaz.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Managed to get it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
The message is clear, none shall pass. But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, you can't hide away from how important that was.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Good ball.
Madrid probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Jimenez. So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, 1 goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.